I'm wondering, does this analogy hold water? I was thinking about religions. And if you take the older religions, the ones that are kind of the roots of all the modern day religions, so like Judaism, where Christianity and Islam and all these are born out of. If that is comparable to like cool grandparents, they've been around, they've seen some stuff in their life, they've gone through hard times, they've gone through good times, they've experienced a lot. And they just kind of sit back and allow the grandkids, their kids, to make the mistakes that they've learned from also. And interject here and there with some, advice, whatnot. But for the most part, they're just kind of laid back. They live their life and try to be peaceful. Now, this is the cool grandparents that aren't always inserting their opinions in everything on any aspect of life. The ones that just kind of are living their life, learning from what they've understood. Now let's take some of the older Christian religions like Catholicism. And that would be more like an older parent going through some shit still currently, but have gone through a lot of shit already in life, learned a lot of lessons, learned when to dial it back, when not to assert themselves in situations, when not to start confrontations. Just learned how to get along better in life, to be just a little more reserved. Still have their opinions, still raising kids, but the kids are older, they're dealing with stuff, and they're letting them experience the world and how there is. Now, what's come from Catholicism would be more of your Lutheranism, your evangelicals. Them are the, late 20s, 30-year-old parents that have young kids going through a lot, really stressed out, but still, they're starting to turn in more to their parents, the Catholics. And then you have the teenagers, the evangelicals, and all that have born and spread, and Baptist and all this that spread in America. Think they know everything. Think that they have it all figured out, they have the answers, and they'll be damned if their parents, their grandparents' parents, or their parents' parents' parents can tell them anything, because they know it. They heard it somewhere on a TikTok or whatever, that this is the truth and this is the way we're going. We're going to live by this rule. And the parents and the grandparents are just sitting back going, shaking their head going, you're running into a wall, bud, but you'll learn it. You don't know shit yet, but you're going to get it. And that's kind of this modern American Christendom that's out right now, that teenage year. And you have the preens that are more like the LDS, Jehovah's Witness, that have come up recently that are starting to get into that bit too, where they're knowing everything and doing everything like that. I'm wondering if that's an apt way to kind of look at how religions have developed. That the older they are, the more relaxed they tend to be, the less assertive. You don't hear about Jewish people running out and knocking on doors to get people to come in. They don't really put an effort out. Catholics, a lot less effort than a lot of the more modern churches of getting people out. People know who they are, reach out if they want to. But as you get down to the newer religions, they're the ones that are more forceful, in your face, trying to change everything and force everyone into their beliefs because they know what's right. Are religions kind of like the circle of life? Let me know what you think.